Sean Combs, also known as P. Diddy, is facing serious allegations of coercion, rape, blackmail, human trafficking, drug trafficking, and various forms of violence. And all of this comes despite the fame, respect, power, and money he has accumulated over the years. How did he manage to achieve success at such a young age, despite a life full of drama and problems? In this video, you'll learn more about his past, jobs, business ventures, income, spending habits, relationships, beefs, problems within his label, lawsuits, allegations, and his current net worth.
Is there anything that you may want to confess tonight?
Sean John Combs was born on November 4, 1969, in Harlem, New York. His mother, Janice Combs, was a model and a teacher assistant, while his father, Melvin Earl Combs, served in the U.S. Air Force and later became an associate of the infamous drug kingpin Frank Lucas. Yes, the same Frank Lucas portrayed by Denzel Washington in the movie American Gangster, who didn't hesitate to do this. According to the movie, Melvin Combs was killed in a drug deal gone wrong, as he was misidentified as an informant when Sean Combs was 3 years old. For years, Sean Combs believed his father died in a car accident because his mother told him so to shield him from following in his footsteps. However, he discovered the truth while still a child, thanks to Melvin Combs' reputation in Harlem, by gathering information from both the streets and libraries. He, his sister Keisha, and his mother moved to Mount Vernon, an inner suburb of New York, when he was 12 years old. His mother worked several jobs to support her children. He studied at the all-boys Catholic Mount St. Michael Academy and played for the school's football team. His team won the 1986 division title, and he graduated in 1987. He gained the nickname Puffy at the time because he would huff and puff when he was angry.
Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
In 1989, Sean John Combs enrolled at Howard University in Washington, D.C. to pursue a major in business. During his second year in 1990, he began an internship at Uptown Records. With the office situated in New York City, he had to commute extensively during the week. However, he dropped out of university that same year. In 2014, he returned there to receive an honorary doctorate in humanities and deliver the 146th commencement address.
Your successes come from some of my biggest failures. In the early 90s, when my friends were graduating from Howard, I got fired from that first job that I got with Andre Harrell. So I had two choices. Either I was going to sit in that failure and give up, or I was going to make a decision to step out of the darkness.
He also made 2 donations to the business school. One of his donations was made in 2016 for an undisclosed amount, dedicated to scholarships and internship opportunities. The second, in October 2023, was a substantial $1 million contribution. I will talk much more about his philanthropy endeavors throughout the video. Now, let's rewind to 1990. Sean Combs eventually became an employee at the record label company. He played a significant role in developing big names such as Jodeci and Mary J. Blige at the time, and was promoted to vice president within a year. While holding this significant position, he and the late rapper Heavy D organized a fundraiser event following a charity basketball game at the City College of New York. Unfortunately, tickets were oversold, leading to a stampede in which 29 people were injured and 9 others tragically lost their lives. No criminal charges were filed against him, Heavy D, and the college. However, a state judge found them liable for the tragedy, leading to wrongful death and personal injury lawsuits. An entire portion of the video will be dedicated to Sean Combs' lawsuits. As a result of this incident, Sean Combs was fired from his job as an A&R executive at Uptown Records in 1991, according to several media outlets. However, other articles suggest that he was fired from the label in 1993 by his mentor and the president of Uptown, the late Andre Harrell, due to arguments with top executives of the company. Additionally, it's reported that the distributor, MCA, refused to release the Notorious B.I.G.'s debut album because of its raw and uncut content. According to an article from Revolt.com, Harrell recognized Sean Puffy Combs' potential. In an interview with the media, Harrell stated, "I didn't want to sit there and be the one confining Puff, because the corporation was telling me to do that. I'm not built that way." Heavy D passed away from a pulmonary embolism in 2011 at the age of 44, and Andre Harrell died from heart failure at the age of 59. From now on, for the sake of the video, I will now call Mr. Combs P. Diddy, because this is where I start talking about the most important part of his career. P. Diddy started his own music production company in 1993 called Bad Boy Entertainment. The label signed several big names, including Faith Evans, the Notorious B.I.G., G. Depp, Black Rob, The Lox, Shine, Craig Mack, Mace, Cassie, 112, Loon, French Montana, and many more. Many of these artists released hit singles and albums throughout the last 3 decades. The Notorious B.I.G. alone released iconic tracks such as Juicy, Big Papa, and Hypnotize in the 90s. In 1997, the American Society of Composers, Authors, and Publishers, otherwise called ASCAP, named P. Diddy Songwriter of the Year. Bad Boy Entertainment achieved significant success, selling $100 million worth of recordings and securing a multi-million-dollar management deal with Arista Records. However, success came with its fair share of drama for P. Diddy and his roster. Bad Boy Entertainment found itself directly involved in a regional beef with Suge Knight's Death Row Records. Originating from the East Coast, Bad Boy clashed with Death Row, representing the West Coast. The animosity stemmed from a broader conflict between East Coast and West Coast rap artists, fueled by differing styles and attitudes. Despite the rivalry's roots, initially sparked by Tim Dog's 1991 track Fuck Compton under Rough House Records, tensions escalated between P. Diddy's camp and Suge Knight's, reaching a climax at the 1995 Source Awards.
First of all, I'd like to thank God. Second of all, I'd like to thank my whole entire Death Row family on both sides, you know what I'm saying? I'd like to tell Tupac to keep his guards up. We ride with him. And one other thing I'd like to say, any artists out there want to be an artist and want to stay a star, and don't want to have to worry about the executive producer trying to be all in the videos, all on the record, dancing. Come to Death Row.
A month after the event, at Jermaine Dupri's birthday party at the Platinum House Club in Atlanta, both groups got involved in an altercation, including Death Row Records affiliate Jay Robles, also known as Big Jake, who was fatally shot. Knight openly accused P. Diddy of orchestrating the shooting. The situation worsened when Tupac Shakur, who was shot 5 times in a New York recording studio elevator in 1994 and suspected the Notorious B.I.G.'s camp to be behind it, was murdered in September 1996 in Las Vegas. The incident occurred following an altercation at the MGM Grand Garden Arena's hotel and casino area with members of the Southside Compton Crips, including Orlando Tive Anderson, also known as Baby Lane, due to Suge Knight's affiliation with the Mob Piru gang. Both groups were attending Mike Tyson versus Bruce Seldon's boxing fight. The word on the street also suggests that P. Diddy might have paid the Crips to do the dirty job, possibly due to a bounty on Death Row members' chains, as tensions between the two camps had been brewing long before this encounter. Baby Lane, who was a prime suspect in Tupac's murder, was killed in May 1998 by gunshot wounds in an unrelated situation in Willowbrook, California, and his uncle Dwayne Davis, also known as Keefe D., was arrested in September 2023 for his involvement in Tupac's murder. Subsequently, the notorious B.I.G. faced public backlash, getting booed by the audience at the Soul Train Awards on March 7, 1997.
What's up, Cali? You're making me high.
Just 2 days later, he was killed. That's 6 months after Tupac's death and a week after releasing his last song, Hypnotize. In January 1997, a few months before Biggie Smalls' death, P. Diddy released his first single as a rapper, Can't Nobody Hold Me Down. It dominated the Billboard Hot 100 chart for 28 weeks. Following this success, he released his second single, I'll Be Missing You, paying homage to the late rapper, in May of the same year. 2 months later, his debut album, No Way Out, hit the shelves and achieved major success, reigning atop the music charts for 24 non-consecutive weeks. It earned a 7-time platinum certification from the Recording Industry Association of America, otherwise called RIAA. The album's success culminated in winning a Grammy Award for Best Rap Album in 1998, marking a significant achievement for P. Diddy and his record label. These accomplishments propelled the record label to new heights, with an estimated value of $100 million at the time, solidifying its position in the music industry. P. Diddy released a second album titled Forever in August 1999 that rose to the second position on the Billboard Hot 200 album chart, featuring songs like Satisfy You, P.E., and Best Friends. He also released other albums such as The Saga Continues in 2001, featuring the Bad Boy Family, Press Play in 2006, and the Love Album, Off the Grid in 2003. Believe it or not, he co-produced an electronic album titled 1111 in 2014 with Israeli producer Guy Gerber. He also released one mixtape with his roster titled Money Making Mitch in 2015. To illustrate his financial success, Forbes reported that P. Diddy had a net worth of $750 million in 2016, while Celebrity Net Worth reported that he earned $62 million that year alone. The Bad Boy founder dated a plethora of women during his career, beginning with Misa Hilton Brim, with whom he had most of his children. His romantic partners also included Cameron Diaz, Miracle Watts, Sarah Chapman, and yes, she also dated Tupac, Lori Harvey, Naomi Campbell, Gina Huang, Jennifer Lopez, Cassie Ventura, and Young Miami. I will talk about the last three later. P. Diddy's financial success extended beyond music, as he ventured into various businesses over the last 30 years. One notable venture was the founding of the Sean John clothing line in 1998. According to Business Insider, by 2016, it boasted annual sales of $450 million. That same year, he sold 90% of the company, only to repurchase it from the bankrupt owner for $7.5 million in 2022. In 2007, he achieved success, earning $28 million. This success was attributed to his music show, Making the Band, which aired from 2000 to 2002, along with his music label, the Sean John clothing line, and 2 restaurants he owned. Additionally, P. Diddy became an ambassador for the Ciroc vodka beverage that same year. This collaboration, along with his other ventures, brought in $35 million the following year. By 2014, the company had sold over 2 million cases. In 2013, he co-founded Revolt TV with Andy Shuon, significantly boosting his net worth to a staggering $580 million. That same year, he also joined forces with Mark Wahlberg to acquire a majority stake in the water company Aqua Hydrate. They've each put $20 million on the table for the transaction. The company generated $65 million in sales in 2020. Forbes named him the highest-paid musician in 2017 for making $130 million. His business ventures and a Bad Boy family reunion tour earned him that crazy sum. Additionally, in 2022, he attempted to purchase cannabis businesses and operations from Cresco Labs and Care Inc. after their merger for $185 million. These operations, based in New York, Massachusetts, and Illinois, would have made the company the largest black-owned cannabis company globally. Unfortunately, the deal fell through due to the shareholders of both companies being unable to reach an agreement. The hip-hop mogul has made significant contributions to the community. In 2003, he raised over $2 million for New York schools and children suffering from HIV and AIDS. In 2016, he co-founded the Capital Prep School, located in Harlem, New York. Additionally, as mentioned earlier, he donated $1 million to Howard University in 2023. The same year, and on the same day, he also donated another $1 million to Jackson State University in Mississippi, and another $1 million to the Black-founded financial literacy platform Earn Your Leisure, fulfilling a pledge he made at the 2022 BET Awards.
Before I leave, I want to donate $1 million to Howard University. And also I'm gonna drop another $1 million on Deion Sanders and Jackson State because we should play for us. Thank you everyone for the bottom of my heart. I love y'all. Peace.
The boss of Bad Boy Records also spent a lot of money on himself. According to Realtor.com, he has an extensive property portfolio, beginning with a house he purchased in Atlanta, Georgia, for $2.6 million in 2003. The mansion was later sold for a discounted price of $1.3 million due to the financial crash. The identity of the current owner has not been revealed, but the property has remained abandoned since the transaction. Additionally, he still owns another property with a pond in the same state, in Fayetteville, which he acquired in 1995 for $260,000. P. Diddy acquired another property in New Jersey in 2004 in the town of Alpine for $6 million. It sits on 3.5 acres of land and has a size of 11,000 square foot with 3 master bedroom, a sauna, a home theater, an indoor basketball court, a pool with waterfalls, a tennis court, a private putting green, and a 6-car garage. He put the house back on the market only after 3 years and was officially sold in 2016 for only $5.5 million. He had a 2,300 square foot 3-bedroom apartment in Midtown Manhattan, which he bought for $3.8 million in 2003. It featured walls of windows and high ceilings. The apartment was sold for $5.7 million in 2017. He also possesses a huge 17,000 square foot residence in the locale of Holmby Hills, Los Angeles, which he bought for $39 million. Built in 2014, it features 9 bedrooms, a 35-seat theater, a gym, a wine room, and a surprising lagoon-style swimming pool with a grotto connected by an underwater swimming tunnel. To give you a better idea of its location, the Playboy Mansion and the Spelling Manor, which recently sold for $119.8 million, are not far away, and at least 7 residences in the area are valued at over $100 million. He also purchased a $5.2 million house in Toluca Lake, California in 2009, which he sold for $6.5 million in 2022, and rented a stunning mansion in Beverly Hills from 2008 to 2013, which is currently listed for $14.5 million. P. Diddy bought 3 properties in Florida. The first one, acquired in 2003 for $14.5 million, sits on over 19,500 square feet of land on Star Island. It features 9 bedrooms, a swimming pool, and a private boat dock. The second residence is a condo he bought in 2012 for $2.7 million in Miami Beach. It includes 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and stunning views of Biscayne Bay, Fisher Island, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Miami skyline. Notable celebrities who also own properties in the area include Alex Rodriguez, Shaquille O'Neal, and Lisa Hochstein, a star from Real Housewives of Miami. The third property is another mansion with waterfront access on Star Island, which he acquired for $35 million in 2021. This estate comprises 2 buildings spread over more than 1.3 acres, featuring 6 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms, and approximately 8,000 square feet of living space. I'll delve into more details of the LA and Miami homes later. According to Lambocars.com, P. Diddy boasts an expensive car collection that includes a 2008 Rolls-Royce Phantom drophead coupe valued at $250,000, a 1958 Chevrolet Corvette valued at $126,000, a 2008 Lamborghini Gallardo Spider valued at $225,000. He also bought a 2012 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited priced at $50,000 and a Mercedes Maybach 57 priced at $420,000. P. Diddy spent much more money on a 2016 Rolls-Royce Phantom valued at $500,000. Furthermore, he has a Cadillac Escalade priced at $75,000 and two Ferraris, the 360 Spider model priced at $160,000 and the F430 Spider at $217,000. It's important to note that the displayed prices are estimations, and the estimated total value of P. Diddy's car collection is over $2 million. He possesses a massive jewelry collection, including his iconic $500,000 necklace encrusted with diamonds, which he reportedly threw into a crowd at a Bad Boy reunion concert in 2016. Without delving into further specifics due to the vastness of his collection, TheRichest.com estimated its total worth to be $4 million. The hip-hop mogul spent $21 million on Kerry James Marshall's painting called Past Times, marking the highest price ever paid for a painting by a living black artist. Additionally, P. Diddy owns an all-black Gulfstream G550 private jet with a price range between $13.9 million and $26.5 million, capable of accommodating 19 passengers. Finally, he boasts a 178-foot super yacht named Mariah, valued at $65 million. The yacht features 6 cabins, 2 staterooms, a jacuzzi, a fully equipped gym, a wellness area, multiple lounge seats, and a crew of 15 people dedicated to serving the passengers. In 2023, several media outlets reported that P. Diddy made $90 million, and his net worth was estimated to be around a staggering $800 million.